Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Well, we've made it. We're at the biggest leisure supermarket there is in the UK, and we're at the
Caravan, Camping and Motorhome Show.
We got it right that time. We're going to take you around now, so come and join us. So one of the first protocols we wanted to make was at Telta. As you know, last year we did their canopy and we took it everywhere. It was absolutely fantastic. But I'm joined by James from Telta today, and he's going to briefly mention the new version, which is the Skylink, I believe.
Yeah, so you reviewed the Sky 400 for us last year, and it's been a hugely popular model in the UK and actually throughout Europe.
Yeah.
But for 2025, we've come up with this new idea, so it's in addition to what we're currently doing already, and it's the Skylink 400.
Right.
What we've done is we've looked at the canopy market, and we, normally you feed it onto your Caravan, and obviously getting out the bag and stuff before. We were just thinking about how we can make this process even quicker, because that's what a canopy's for. It's a quick and easy setup, isn't it?
Oh yes, I can vouch for that.
So what we wanted to do was right, is there a way of actually keeping the canopy kind of stored on the Caravan, kind of during transit? Because what we wanted to do is avoid the getting out the bag and feeding it in. Yeah. And so now for the Skylink 400, which is the first time you get it out of the bag, you can feed it on, and it comes in a PVC waterproof bag. Okay, so it can be, from March all the way through to October. Yep. It can be left on the side of the vehicle, and then all you need to do is quickly unzip and roll it out, and then just inflate it.
As you do with the 400.
Yeah. So now you can get the canopy up in like under 5 minutes. However, we've done something very unique with the Skylink 400. There's actually a pole. It's a fiberglass pole, collapsible pole, and it basically slides in to this front pocket just on the first time of setup. So when you select that on the van, you just feed it in once, and that pole's for no structural support whatsoever. However, the issue is if you was to have a 4-meter canopy, you'd need at least 2 or 3 people to roll it. Yeah. But now we have that pole in it.
It makes life a lot easier.
One person, because it creates a ridge point, making it easy to pack away as well. And still includes all the great optional extras, because you can get side panel sets and a front panel, so you can create a bit more of an enclosure for the canopy.
Now we found that with the Sky 400, that was the one thing we liked about it, because when we were away in Spain with it, we had good days and we had bad days. Yep. So obviously on a good day, everything was removed. And then when we knew the rain was going to come in, everything was in, and it was nice and watertight, windproof. It was really good. We were really pleased with it. And I would imagine this is going to be no different. In fact, there's another modification to this, isn't there?
Based on some feedback, which even came from yourself as well, and most of our customers. We do a load of shows, and we're trying to be as close to our consumers as possible. On the side panels, we've now actually put a return on the back. Okay, so you can use things like a rear upright pole just to actually kind of seal it off better against the side of the Caravan. So thank you for the feedback, and
that's all right.
We're always going to be listening as well.
My pleasure. Well, that is Telta. We'll have a look round the show a little bit more now and see what else we can find.
Brilliant. Good to see you. Take care. Thank you.
Well, folks, we've come down to the Jonic stand. As you know, in previous videos, we've took a look at the Jonic mattress topper. Now, we did mention before that our mattress is sadly getting a little bit tired. So in a minute, you're going to have a laugh and see me testing out these mattresses, because we've decided we're going to get a new mattress. So stand by, watch this. Now this side's a bit thicker apparently, and a bit firmer, and that's less firm. That's a bit better. I quite like this. Let's take a look at the other one. They've got a really luxurious one as well. Oh, this is luxurious, nice and rich, and I like the feel of this. Let's try this one out. Oh, I like this one, but I don't know whether Juliet will go for it. We'll have to wait and see.
So welcome to the Jonic stand. I'm just going to explain our mattresses for you quickly. So this mattress you can see here is divided into 2 down the middle. There's a different range of pocket sprung counts. So this side is a 1000 pocket sprung count, which in a high street store you would experience to be a medium firmness. And then this side is the 2000 pocket sprung, which would be referred to being firm. This mattress here has the synthetic fillings, but we also offer the same pocket sprung base with an additional memory foam included in the mattress, and then also natural fillings as well, which is a blend of wool, silk, cotton and cashmere, all organic, and it's lovely, plush and very cooling, great for those who get hot at night.
So we're down at the Peggy Peg stand, and this is something I've always wanted to have a look at. It's been at the show for a couple of years now, and what we're going to do, we're going to have a little chat with Gerard, one of the guys from Peggy Peg, and he's going to answer a few questions for us. So let's take it away with Gerard.
Hi, good morning. My name is Gerard and I'm from Peggy Peg.
Okay, Gerard, good morning. I was just wondering if you'd like to answer a few questions for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's great. Can you tell us about the company?
Yeah, so the company originally started 15 years ago. We're a company based in Germany. We also have a warehouse here in Wigan where we ship out on our online shop. And we actually want to solve the most common camping problems. So we had a lot of people that had questions about how to set up a big awning for a caravan or for a motorhome. And we have basically different systems. So we have anchoring systems for the motorhome that you might have already seen like this. And we also have a complete system for big caravan awnings. We do storm straps, we have something to leash your dog, we have quick release clamps, something to anti-flap, a little bit of everything.
Okay, so what sets your pegs apart from the competition?
So the most unique thing is that we have a height adjustable system. That's sometimes a little bit unclear what that exactly means, but our pegs don't have to go in all the way. If they do, perfectly fine, but you could see that maybe for the first 4 go in like this. If it doesn't go forward anymore, you might have hit a rock or a tree or whatsoever. Just simply feel if it's sturdy, and you can either anchor it down with the lock nut or the orange one, if you have a caravan or a tent, simply screw it in. If it doesn't go further, check if it's sturdy and you clip the hook on, and that way you can attach all your guy ropes and ladders and whatsoever always on the strongest point of the peg.
Wonderful. What's the after-sales service like in terms of customer guarantee?
Yeah, actually really good. I would always say please Google us and read all the reviews. We really want to create the best camping experience overall. So if something breaks, we're always really keen on knowing like what happened and what situation was it. We always ask for pictures, and in general we are very lenient and always replace the parts. It maybe is a little bit of an adjustment of how to use the pegs, but if you are used to it, you'll see that they'll last you very long. Like I said, we're already 15 years on the market, and you can also see that in our reviews.
Thank you very much, Gerard.
Yeah, you're
Thanks for your help. So, Steve, can I just ask a couple of questions about Roma? How safe are the batteries?
Okay, so Roma use lithium iron phosphate batteries, or LiFePO4, which is the safest kind of lithium. A lot of the scare stories that are out there are talking about these electric bikes and mopeds and so on. That's a different chemistry. LiFePO4 is very safe. It's the sort of technology that you should feel comfortable installing inside your camper van and motorhome. Now, I think it is important to caveat that, because any battery, whether that's a lead acid or a lithium battery, if it's not installed or it's not looked after correctly, is potentially dangerous. So it's important to choose your manufacturer, make sure you check the certifications, and make sure it's installed according to guidelines, and that way you can have a very, very safe experience from that.
Do you need any additional equipment?
So do you need additional equipment? Generally not. Most motorhome existing equipment is perfectly compatible, specifically with Roma batteries. So we include active balancing, which allows batteries to be a bit more forgiving of different charge voltages and so on. One thing we do recommend that you do is when you're charging from the alternator, most existing motorhomes will have a split charge relay, which is simply connecting the batteries together. The best solution to overcome this is to install a DC-DC charger. So that will help you charge at a consistent voltage and current, and will allow you to work from the alternator. Now, when you install an existing motorhome, you just also install a 5-pin relay which bypasses the split charge relay. That allows you to fit that easily. So it's a pretty simple job. We have various guides on our knowledge base on our website. We also have 270 installers that could help you upgrade quickly and easily as well. But it's definitely something that's worth doing, because that will help you get the most out of your battery.
Now, in terms of a Caravan that's got a solar panel on the roof, is there any additional equipment you would need with that, as in terms of
Now, in terms of solar panels, it's probably the best and easiest way to charge your lithium batteries, consistent all year round, and obviously you should be able to, in summertime, you should be able to put more back into your battery than you take it back out. Now, there's a couple of different types of solar controllers. There's what's called a PWM controller and an MPPT controller. The MPPT ones are the more modern, high-tech ones. So generally we recommend that you use an MPPT controller. It allows your solar panels to be more efficient. It also allows you to deliver at a consistent voltage and current for your battery. There are a lot of brands that make them, as long as it's got the ability to set a custom charge voltage profile or select a voltage profile that's within the parameters of your Aroma battery, then we can support this.
So I was just wondering, what are the benefits for changing over from lead acid to, say, lithium batteries?
I think now it's interesting to know that, especially working with some of the larger motorhome manufacturers, lithium is now becoming the default. This isn't really something that is a new technology anymore. So now, if your lead acid batteries are coming to the end of the life, you now have a choice. You can keep going with what you want, but with the lower cost of lithium, it certainly makes sense. The benefits are lower weight, specifically, which is important if you're moving around. Higher power. If you want to run a motor mover to move your caravan around, lithium batteries can deliver much higher consistent power without losing voltage. It'll also allow you to run an inverter. So if you're looking to cook on electricity, maybe run a kettle, an induction hob, an air fryer, lithium batteries can help you achieve that. The other side of it is that they're a lot easier to manage. The internal battery management system of a lithium battery will prevent you from damaging it, whether it's too hot, too cold, you charge too much, you discharge too much. That will protect everything from there. So really, you just need to use your battery, and you can stress a little bit less, and you can get on with what you want to do.
Wonderful. Thanks very much for your time, Steve.
No problem.
So we're just over at the Falcon stand, and I'm going to be chatting to Chris in a minute, asking him what he's got new for 2025, because he usually has something up his sleeve. So we're going to have a word now. Hi, Chris. I'm just wondering what you've got new for this 2025 season.
Well, we've got lots as usual. We never let you down, do we?
You never do.
So what we've got, which is really doing well right now, is the Falcon 1200 watt power station. This has got an integrated lithium battery, which is 50 amps. It then can be charged three ways. It can be charged through mains before you leave home. It can be charged through 12 volt when you're en route, or it can be charged with a solar panel outside the van. On top of that, then you can take power from this with a wireless charger from your phone on the top, or you've got a bank of USBs over there, electricity enough to boil a kettle, toaster, microwave, or laptop electric bikes, 12 volt over here, which can cool a cool box, or power a television with a light on the back as well, just in case the lights go off.
That sounds great. But what happens if you've got a solar panel already, like me?
Yeah, well, as you know, you've been to our installation facility before.
Yeah.
So we can connect with your existing solar panel to the power station, and now the solar panel on the roof can charge your onboard battery, but also can charge your power station as well at the same time.
That sounds like a great plan, that.
Well, it saves leaving one of these out, so if you do want to go for a walk, this isn't going to go for a walk whilst you left the van without the solar panel outside.
That's a good point.
Using your existing asset to charge it, and then you are charging whilst on site, taking out but putting back in at the same time. But why don't you come to the campsite, Phil?
Yeah, okay.
Why don't
I'll
we take
come
a
down
look
and
at
see
your
you.
solar panel?
Yep.
Come on down, let's have a look at your solar, fit you a socket, and then you can be charging one of these on board.
All right, mate. We'll see you very soon then.
See you soon, Phil.
Bye now. Well, that was the show, and I have to admit, I'm tired of you.
Yeah, I'm very much tired.
Yeah. it was quite busy. We were quite impressed with the amount of people around for a Friday. It was really good, wasn't it?
It was actually. It was. Seemed really bright this time. I don't know. It just seemed.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
It just seemed less dim. But yeah, the other thing is not many caravans. I have to report, not many caravans at all. In fact, you looked at it and you thought, oh, there's quite a few caravans here. And then when you went into the middle, there was big open voids and very little else. So sad that the caravans weren't represented, but the accessory side of it made up for it, didn't it?
It did, yeah. There was lots of accessories. We
Yeah.
didn't actually. I think we've only covered about half of it.
Yeah, we're going to do the rest tomorrow, but we're not filming that. It's just going to be a normal day for us. But we bumped into subscribers,
Lindsay and Stuart.
Lindsay and Stuart, yes.
And they live near us as well.
They do, yes. Very near us, actually. So, yes, so hi to Lindsay and Stuart. Thanks for saying hello. And if you're at the show tomorrow, please come and say hello. Failing that, I think that's it, isn't it?
I think it is. I think it's.
Is it wine o'clock?
It is wine o'clock. Definitely wine o'clock.
It's wine o'clock. So we're going to go now. Thanks for dropping by. Bye for now.
Bye.